What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. We are the hottest YouTube channel right now for NBA picks. In this video, I'll be giving you guys a 3-man chalkboard play for a 6x multiplier as well as a bonus prop. So before we get into the plays, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Because if this video gets 200 likes, I'll be giving away 2 weeks of free VIP to 2 random comments. So make sure to do that. Just helps with the channel. But yeah, let's pick our giveaway winners since you guys crushed a like goal in the last video. So pick our YouTube comment winners right here. So congratulations to Alex and Jem. You guys just won 2 weeks of free VIP. So make sure to message me through my email or just send me a message in the Discord and I'll hook you up with 2 weeks of free VIP. So congratulations to these two right here. So yeah, but jumping into the recap. So we went 2 out of 4 in our last free pick video. But guys, like literally, I feel like we should definitely deserve at least 3 out of 4. Like, take a look here, guys. Jalen Brunson ends up with 25. Like, guys, if you were telling me the New York Knicks would be getting blown out 3 games in a row, then yeah, I would have faded Brunson for sure. But like, I was expecting a competitive game. You know, guys, if there's a blowout, there's nothing you can really do. Jalen Brunson, he does not play the fourth quarter, so he doesn't get the minutes to clear this line. Miles McBride, what a great read. Ends up with 19 points and assists. RJ Barrett, man was building a brick house and got so close still. He hooked us by 1 point, and then Stephen Curry lands right at 31 points and rebounds. So yeah, I love the reads on this play. I don't have any regrets. We just gotta move on. You know, there's variance. But yeah, in the VIP, we had some cashes like this 3-man right here. You know, honestly, today, NBA was a really weird day. You know, I took some L's as well on some other plays. But yeah, some other wins in the VIP, this tennis play right here. So, if you guys are interested in the VIP group, if you guys take a look at this graph right here, in 2025, we went up 284 units of profit in the NBA. For reference, $10 bettors went up $2,840, guys. That is just an insane testament to the results we're having. If you guys also take a look in the VIP Discord, by the way, I never mentioned this, you know, you'll be getting access to all my plays, but I also have my mods who post plays from other sports. You know, for example, we got D-Lock here, who he's going to be posting tennis in this channel. I also have, you know, for example, we got CJ who posts plus EV parlays. He's been absolutely cooking recently. You know, we got Ant with soccer. He posts his soccer plays in this channel right here. So, yeah. So, and we also got a great community in the Discord. We have a chat where we just discuss sports. And yeah, so if you guys are interested in the VIP group, you guys can join, you know, through the VIP plan. Or if you guys want to join completely for free, guys, you guys can get 30 days of free VIP, no risk required. You guys can just cancel if you guys don't like it. All you gotta do is download the app Chalkboard or ParlayPlay, and then use code BankrollBrian when you guys sign up. And then deposit, for example, you'll be getting a 100% match for both of these apps. If you guys deposit $40, you'll get $80 back. If you guys deposit $100, you'll get $100 back. So just a great deal, and also you get a free square on top of that, a pick that cannot lose. So yeah, if you guys are interested, just email me a screenshot or message me in the Discord. You guys can also claim 5 days of free VIP if you guys use code BankrollBrian on Pikkit. All you gotta do is link a sportsbook and email me as well through this email or message me in the Discord. You can also get $3 to $100 when you guys sign up. You know, Pikkit is the app I just mentioned where it tracks all your bets if you guys actually want to take sports betting seriously and build a solid side income for sports betting, I recommend to download this app because it tracks all your bets, week after week, month after month, holds you accountable. So yeah. But I think we just covered all the housekeeping out of the way. So let's just jump right into the free picks for today. So like I mentioned, today's free play is on Chalkboard for a 3-man. But guys, I always say this, you guys can choose what you like, fade what you guys don't like, mix and match, whatever your heart desires. But this is gonna be, today's free play. So my first play is gonna be Anthony Davis over 11.5 rebounds. So if you guys take a look here, we got Anthony Davis here facing the Kings. By the way, guys, if you guys are interested in the best research tool on the market, Props Madness, I really love the data it provides. You guys can see my breakdowns in my previous videos. So if you guys are interested, you guys can use code BankrollBrian for 25% off. But yeah. So Anthony Davis, this season, so if we go to this season, he's over at 9 out of his last 18 games. However, this hit rate is a little misleading because some of these games he got injured. So when he plays, let's go to minutes right here. Let's just go to expected minutes. So when he plays 29 plus minutes, he's over in 8 out of his last 13 games. Now he's getting a brilliant matchup against the Kings, guys. The Kings are giving the 5th most rebounds overall, as well as the 2nd most rebounds to centers. If you guys click on defense versus position, you guys can see here, Props Madness has this favorable filter, which filters to the bottom 10 defenses in the league against centers. So when Anthony Davis faces a bottom 10 defense in rebounds to centers, he's over in both games, averaging 15 rebounds. So yeah, I really like this spot here for Anthony Davis to get 12 boards. Just a brilliant matchups against this King, and against the Kings here. If you guys take a look, let me see. Players by position. Nothing to really look at here that supports the over. But yeah, I like this spot for sure. Anthony Davis, like him on the glass today, so that's gonna be my first pick over 11.5. Jumping into my second pick, I'm taking Evan Mobley over 18.5 points. So jumping into Evan Mobley here, I'm taking him over 18.5. If you guys take a look, you guys can see, he has been going under. Now keep in mind, some of these games he was returning from injury, he was on a minutes restriction. But yeah, this season, only averaging 16.7 points. So why are we taking the over? Guys, take a look at the injuries. Donovan Mitchell is out, which is the key thing. When Donovan Mitchell is out, the only one game this season without Donovan Mitchell. But he dropped 29 points with 17 field goal attempts. And let me see his usage rate real quick. Guys, he had a 27.9% usage rate. It's only one sample size, but that's really significant. If you guys also take a look last season without Donovan Mitchell in the lineup, he has gone over this line every single time except one game against the Knicks. So yeah, really loving the data so far. Now he's facing the Pacers, guys. The Pacers, just a terrible, terrible defense. Just a dream matchup for Mobley. How he scores majority of his points, his dominant shooting zone is the restricted area and the paint. He scores 54% of his points under the rim. The Pacers are getting the 8th most points under the rim. And they're also giving the 5th most points in the paint. So just a great matchup for Mobley here. And yeah, I'm rocking with Mobley today. Over 18.5 points without Donovan Mitchell. So that's going to be the second pick. My final pick is gonna be Zion Williamson over 32.5 PRA. So Zion against the Lakers. So I'm taking his PRA over 32.5. Sorry, guys. But yeah, Zion. So Zion, his last 10 games. Over this line 6 out of his last 10. Now keep in mind, injuries. Sadiq Bey's out. So more scoring opportunity for Zion. Now he's facing the Lakers at home. And you guys can see the Lakers are just one of the worst defenses right now in the league. They're the fourth worst team in defense rating. And you guys can see his dominant player type, dominant shooting zone. The Lakers are bottom 10 defense in both categories. How Zion scores, majority of his points under the rim. The Lakers are a bottom 10 defense in that area. The Lakers are also giving the sixth most points to forwards, and overall, just a great matchup for Zion. Zion. Oh yeah, guys, Zion. Zion is an ISO player. 17% of his points come from ISO, and the Lakers are also a bottom 10 defense in that area as well. Similar players to Zion, 9 out of the last 15 similar players have gone over, averaging 11% more PRA. And let me see his head-to-head splits against this Lakers. Let me see. Yeah, Zion has a great history against the Lakers. He has gone over in 4 out of the last 6 head-to-head matchups against the Lakers, averaging 38.2 PRA. I think this is a matchup that Zion can dominate for sure. And I see him bouncing back from his last game against the Heat. So that's going to be the final pick in that 3-man parlay. With the 10% NBA boost on Chalkboard, it's going to be a 6x payout. That's why I really like Chalkboard, guys, because they're really they're very generous with their boost. And yeah, like I mentioned, if you guys don't have Chalkboard already, you guys can use code BankrollBrian to sign up. But yeah, my final bonus prop is going to be Jake Lararia. I'm taking his points over 11.5, so taking his points over 11.5. So Jake, his last 2 games, he's been going absolutely crazy. 21 and 26 points in his last 10 games. Last 10 games, 0 and 5 of the last 10. But yeah, keep in mind, guys, look at the injuries. Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura is out. That's why Jake has been playing way more minutes. If you guys take a look, even when he plays 30 to 40, 30 plus minutes, he's only still over in 5 of the last 10 games. However, recently, Jake is getting way more usage, getting way more shot opportunities. If you guys click on his usage rate, guys, his last 2 games, 15.7% usage rate, 22% usage rate. His usage rate is steadily increasing, and I really think he can definitely get 12 points in this matchup against the Pelicans, guys. Look at all that green. We already know that the Pelicans are one of the worst defenses in the league. How Jake scores majority of his points, the Pelicans are terrible in every single category. Like the restricted area, his play type, spot up shooting, transitions, putback, free throws, catch and shoot, less than 10 feet. This is just a dream matchup for Jake. And another spot for Jake to continue to go in on his hot streak that he's on. So yeah, I'm taking Jake over 11.5 points. That's going to be the final pick. So yeah, hopefully we can get a 4-0 sweep in today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.